My name is Wei Sim, founder and lead analyst at Homodeus Research. Thank you for joining today. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by Ivan Teo, Executive Director of Vmoto. The ticker is VMT. The market cap is around 44 million Aussie dollars. Ivan has been with the company for well over a decade and has played a key role in Vmoto's growth from a small Australian listed company into a global electric two-wheel vehicle business with operations spanning Europe, Asia, and other international markets. Now, before we begin, I'd like to highlight 3 reasons why Vmoto is a company worth watching. Firstly, Vmoto operates in the structural growth markets for electric two-wheel mobility. As cities become more congested and governments continue to support transport electrification, electric scooters and motorcycles are becoming an increasingly attractive solution for both consumers and commercial fleets. Secondly, Vmoto has built a global business rather than simply an Australian one. The company designs, manufactures and distributes premium electric two-wheel vehicles through an international dealer and distributor network, giving it exposure to multiple markets and reducing reliance on any single geography. And thirdly, the company continues to execute on strategic initiatives aimed at its global presence. Recent developments include new commercial partnerships and international expansion initiatives. With that, it's my pleasure to hand it over to Ivan Teo. Ivan, thank you so much for joining us today. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Wei. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ivan Teo. I'm the Executive Director for Vmoto Group. And I have been with the company since 2009, so well over 16 years at the moment. So it's my pleasure to introduce Vmoto to you guys today and also update about our recent business model. Okay, yep. Wait, let's go to the next page. Yeah, Vmoto is an international e-mobility solutions provider. We aspire to become Tesla in electric two-wheelers industry. And also we have the vision to replace the petrol motorcycle and scooters. Vmoto design, develop, manufacture, and distribute high-quality e-motorcycles and e-mopeds. We also do and operate fast charging stations, battery swapping stations, and provide smart IoT, fleet management system, and super apps to our customers and users. In general, Vmoto have B2C and B2B business. B2C is the traditional distribution of our electric products to the distributors, and then distributor distribute to the dealers, and then dealers sell to the consumers, and also provide after sales to the consumers. Our B2B business is sales to the operators and businesses that use the bikes in their operations, mainly for the food delivery operations and the motor taxi operation. Yep. Wait, let's go to the next page.
Yep. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay.
Yes. So some of our key achievements is we secure an international deal with Uber to provide electric two-wheel vehicles and also provide the battery swapping station and fast charging station to their users to use. So we actively providing this in London and now expanding into Netherlands. We also actively talking with the Uber to expand into the South American markets as well. So this is one of the achievements that Vmoto have done. Secondly, one of our products, we achieved the Guinness World Record holder for this product for the longest distance travel using electric mopeds. So this is also proven the quality of our products, and we are serious in develop high quality, high performance products, not just for the short-term use. And then thirdly, our products was used by one of the Olympic member as a safety car to lead the bicycle racing. So I refer that to the highest moment for the proudest moment for the electric mopeds to be able to appear in the Olympic Games. Yeah. And wait, next page. Yeah. Another achievement that we have done, also we secure the deal with Ducati, which is one of the most premium and expensive motorcycle in the world and the biggest brand. So we use one of our products to be able to use the Ducati brand and then distribute to the global dealers network. And then and not only we can sell to Vmoto owns customers and users, we also sell to a lot of the Ducati's fans and users that want to try the electric mopeds as well. And we also recently signed an official sponsorship and partnership agreement with MotoGP, which is the world's biggest motorcycle racing events and organizer. The cooperation with MotoGP, we can use three products of our products to brand the MotoGP brand and also distribute around the world to the MotoGP fans, to the MotoGP users and riders as well, for them to get access to use electric mopeds and electric motorcycles for the interest. And also, Jorge Lorenzo, the 5-time world MotoGP champions, is also our brand ambassador, and he always attended some events for Vmoto to promote the brands and the company, which is a very, very good ambassador for us. Yes. Okay, and then the next. So in addition to understand, so Vmoto actually we distribute to over 100 countries, but actually we are more active in the 35 countries. As we are a very international company, so Europe is our biggest market, and now the South American market also become very important for us, and we also actively expanding into the Southeast Asia. Because the benefits of this is to be able to distribute to more countries as much as possible, and also it helps to diversify the risk for the company as well. Because if say Europe has some economic crisis, then we can distribute in South America. If South America has some new policies, then we can distribute in the Southeast Asia and Europe. So which is we are probably the only electric two-wheel company has the widest distribution network in the world. So also we have a China factory, which have enough space and production capacity. We also recently in 2005 set up an assembly plant in Thailand to be able to distribute to in Thailand market and also Southeast Asia markets. We recently invested into a Pakistan company. They also can assembly in Pakistan to tackle the Pakistan market, because Pakistan also has a good potential. And in future, we also actively pursuing opportunity in the GCC regions and also the Africa regions. With the right partners, we might set up an assembly plant in the GCC as well, like considering Saudi or UAE. Okay. Yep. Next page. So what is our business model? Together with the local strategic partners, we are expanding from just a supplier to become a full electric two-wheel solutions provider. Vehicle as a service is our business, so including the vehicle sales, vehicle renting, vehicle financing through the Sinosure. So we provide the vehicle as a service because a lot of operators use our bikes for their delivery operations, and this one provide recurring income for the company and for the operators, because if you do the B2C sales, it's a one-time revenue, but if you do the vehicle as a service, like providing rental of the bikes, it's actually can allow us to have recurring income. And also we actively promote the energy as a service by supplying the battery swapping station to our B2B customers. And also we actively promoting the fast charging network among the dealers, among the B2B customers, because this infrastructure is quite beneficial for us to monopolize some of the key markets, to also allow the users to get rid of their distance anxiety, and this will also help to promote the sales of the vehicles, and also allow us to achieve a recurring income once we have the certain level of economies of scale and the quantities. Thirdly, data as a service. Vmoto has been spending the last 2 years develop complete comprehensive and high level of the system so that they is able to do the fleet management, providing the diagnosis, and also it can be customized because some of our B2B customers, if they do not have the ability to develop the network and the platform themselves, we will give our platform for them to use. So in that case, they are not just buying hardware vehicles, they are buying a solutions. Not only they will have the vehicles, they can also manage the fleet for their business purpose and also generate sales and profit for themselves. Okay, so this is our general business model. Next page, wait. Yeah. So yeah, this one is a graph to show we providing the solution around the fleets and couriers. So we have the Vmoto distributors and operators, and also we have the super apps, we have the charging infrastructures. We also work actively with the finance partners to also help the operators to able to access more capital and finance to increase their operations. So you can see our key partners on the left hand side. We got the Uber, we got the 99 Food, we got Talabat. All this is the super apps, the platform, and then in the middle we have the operators like Vmoto, Xenian, Reba, and we also actively in discussion with the petroleum company to be able to do some electric business together. Okay. Yep. Next. Yeah. So this one is to illustrate our full technical solutions. On the left hand side, we got the super fast charger. Generally, for the if you charge like 10 to 15 minutes, you can achieve 80%. So and then they got full range vehicles, which is specifically designed to do heavy delivery operations, to do the durable delivery operations, to be able to transport the goods and the riders. Even if the goods and the rider can be heavy, so it's already widely proven as the working horse vehicles, recognized by many partners, including Ubers and many of our customers that already work with us for like 15 years as well. Yes. And then we got the system and data super apps, and then we got the swapping station. Swapping station, we generally do the supply. We don't operate ourselves, but we do the supply, and support with the distributors and operators to use them to as much as possible as we can. Okay. Yep, next page. Sorry. Yes, this one is just to illustrate our fast charging technology. So you can see in the tables, it's a global standard. We use the Type 6 flexibility on power supply because you just install stations. You don't need to put too many batteries around them. So the investment is not that heavy in the beginning, and it can help to generate the revenue very quickly. Yeah. So and then this is the able to integrate with the third-party bike as well in future. Yes. So this is the some of the fast charging technology we are focusing on to scale them up quickly. Yes. Okay. So this is the fast charging. Next page. Yep. So this is the data system and app. So it just showed that how our vehicles, charging stations interact with the cloud server using the IoT technology, and then how to output to the system and apps. So we spend quite a bit of time to develop this because it is electric motorcycle, electric moped. It's not just a vehicle. It's actually a full electric solutions, right, that allow operators to functions, to do to receive the order from the app, to do the delivery. So it's important to be able to track them with the GPS, able to receive some order, and also to diagnose them. So yeah, there's many functions that we can use. Okay, so next. Yeah, so this is the appendix just to showcase some of our products and some of the regions. If we can go through it quickly. I think financials you can see online. There's no issue. And then this one just show the EV two-wheel market by regions. Our biggest market is in Europe and South America. Also, we're growing very fast in South America, and also we are we are actively pursuing business opportunity and sales in Southeast Asia, in Africa and the Middle East. Okay, and the next page. Yep, so this is just a corporate structures to show the companies that Vmoto have. Thanks. Yep, so this is the Vmoto operations. The left-hand side is our existing manufacturing facilities in China. We got stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 2 is under constructions. We got the assembly facilities in Thailand. Our investor entity has assembly facilities in Indonesia. Yeah, then the right-hand side is also some current pictures of the China facilities. Okay, next page. Yep, so this is some of the marketing photos. So the first row is showcase our products. Second row is the dedicated store and the distribution center for the Vmoto products. Third row is the exhibition, the sponsorship with the Porsche, Italy, and then with the Ducati as well. And then the right hand side is just some events, racing events that we have. Okay, yep, next. Yep, so this is the new model that we are launching recently. So the VS4 is specifically designed for motor taxi, targeting the GCC and the African market. So it is actually designed to be very durable and not so easy broken. As you can see, the surrounding the bikes, there's more metal rather than plastic, because metal is not that easily broken, but plastic, the after sales cost will be very high for the operators. So we specifically study the markets, do the market research, and then specifically design and customize and build a bike specifically for this motor taxi and the passenger delivery, passenger transport. Next. Yep, CPX is one of our best-selling scooters, specifically used by a lot of the food delivery riders, and won the Guinness World Record. Yep, and then next. And then the model VS1 is also one of our products that is very popular for the delivery use. Our Denmark customers use this for like many years and very addicted to it, and say it's a very, very good performing bikes and save a lot of cost for their operations. Okay, and then next. Yep, so this is the lighter e-scooter for passenger use, and also can be used for the delivery, for the less heavier food delivery or parcel delivery. Yep, and then next. Yep, VS3. Yeah, so this is the bikes designed for heavy delivery use. In a lot of the Europe city, especially the CBD area, the petrol vehicle will be slowly phased out and not able to enter the CBD, so for example, Netherlands. So we designed this specifically for heavy delivery for use in the city and getting ready for it. So it's also very, very popular with the operator and customers. Yes. Okay. And then next. Yep, VS5. We specify, because for the Southeast Asia and Asia markets, the customer are still very price sensitive. So we design a good-looking bikes, but we aiming to make the cost for this bike to be lower, so that it's easier to entering the Asia market and also accept by the users here. Okay, so this is under development. Yep, next. Yep, yes, and then the CU models, just some of the popular model that we have for a long time. Yes. Yep, and then next. So this is the B2C products. You can see it's a very well designed electric motorcycle. We have many fans that likes our product, because you can see our product is original design. Our bike is not similar to any bikes out there. So we hire the European designers, and then we develop the molds, and then we commercialize them. It's all with the original design, because our MD is doing the motorcycle business the whole world, so we want to have the original ideas, original design to rather than just to copy from others. Okay, so this is our aspiration to be an international and high premium motorcycle and the electric solutions provider. Yeah. So this is our B2C products. Yep. Disclaimer. Yep. Okay. Yep. So that's the general introduction and the update on the business model that we are doing at the moment. Yes.
Great. Thank
Yep.
you. Let me just stop the share screen. Thanks,
Yep.
Ivan. That was a great presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think for me, my personal favorite one's probably the VS2. It looks very cool. So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. So just if you do have questions, feel free to ask them online. I might just start with the first one, which is I do like the VS2. Do you have any plans to sell in Australia for any of the models?
Actually, we always want to sell in Australia, but the Australian market in terms of the adoption of the electric vehicles is a bit slower compared to Europe, because the government haven't introduced any policies like, for example, subsidy or some free registration, and although I see there's more Tesla in Australia recently, right? Because I'm from Australia, but in terms of the adoption of the electric scooters, it's still a bit slower. We have a Australian distributor. They try for a few years, but they are still a bit slow now to distribute the bikes in Australia. Yeah, we want to do because in my observation, Australia market, the consumers, right, are the smartest and the hardest to please because they can access to a lot of information, right? So they can research a product. So they always they also always buy for value for money and the lower cost as possible. So yeah, we wanted to do Australia, but it's really subject to policies and the market acceptance of the electric motorcycle. Yes.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
And one of the questions which has come through online is, what do you
Yeah.
see
So
has the greatest potential for Vmoto? Is it the B2B business or the B2C business?
yeah, actually, that is a very good question. Yeah, it's that can be a long answer if you don't mind if I just quickly update, right? Because because Vmoto entered the market electric two-wheel market in 2009, so we will struggle for the first few years because the market size is not that big. Government always say, okay, we want to do electrics to save the planet, but it's only limited to talking. They don't give the policy. So until they give the policies in 2017 to really give the subsidy and the rise of the Tesla, so our business start growing very fast from 2018 to 2022. So we make profit every year. We increase very fast. So at this time, right, our product proportion of our products, right, B2C, 70% are the B2C products, and then 30% is the B2B products. So when we started sorry, let me repeat. So when we started in 2009, majority of the business is in B2B. From 2018 to 2022, our business 70% are B2C, and then 30% are B2B. And then when the high interest rate came in, the US threatened of the trade war, the COVID, the war in Ukraine, and then the B2C sales drop a lot. So then makes us feel like, okay, actually the more opportunity is in the B2B because with the COVID, people order the food online. So we have to do the delivery by bikes. We cannot go to the public bus, we travel by bikes. So a lot of food delivery and stuff like this. So then we see the opportunity in the B2B. Until today, we still believe the B2B have the more opportunities. But our recent observation, right, is with the Iran oil war and things, people realize that they cannot just rely on the petrol vehicle. So we actually see good recovery in the B2C business recently as well. So at the moment, our spread is 60% B2B, 40% B2C. But we can see that the spread and the proportion of the B2C, B2B will be equally increasing. So the short answer is we see bigger opportunity in B2B, but out of our expectation, we also see recovery in the B2C business in Europe. Yes. Okay, hope that answer the questions. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think that makes a lot of sense. And when you talk about the B2B business, so you mentioned, Uber as a customer right now, and also the different super apps. So how much contribution is Uber making as a customer, and what kind of upside could you see if they expand into different geographical markets?
Yeah, Uber actually is not a customer or buyer. Uber facilitate V-model sales of the vehicles to their riders or to rent to their riders through the middle operators. So at the moment, they are more active in London. It helps with the sales of our products, but actually our customer is to the operators and to the riders. And then they now also want to expand into the Netherlands, and we also talking with them in Brazil. So it's not measurable on the Uber, yeah, because they are not the customers directly.
Okay.
Yes, but it helps to increase the sales. Yes.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Yep.
There's a few questions which have come through regarding the ASX listing.
Yep.
The board was discussing delisting previously, and that had a negative impact on the share price. So does
Yes.
Vmoto still hope to delist from the ASX?
Yeah, for this one, to be honest, the board is still undecided for the listing, so we are not planning to pursue the delisting at the moment because the capital markets around the world also not very stable. So we will continue with the asset listing for the moment, yeah, and not decided for any delisting. And it's really subject to many factors, including the government policies, the capital markets conditions, or other opportunities. Yeah, so now is no plan to delist, but rest assured that if we really pursue to delist and release in some other capital markets, it will be only for the benefits of shareholder because we want to maximize the value rather than the other way. Yeah, so this is the current status at the moment. Yes.
Okay. There's a question which has come through on the Tora listing, so that
Yes.
investment from Tora leasing. What measurable sales and earnings outcomes are expected from the Thailand JV, and are there binding performance obligations on Tora?
Yes. In terms of the measurable sales and earnings, on the Thailand, yeah, for the Thailand market, is actually more strategic than us in the beginning because in the last 2 years, US always threatened the trade war with China, right? So to avoid to de-risk in case suddenly Trump administration say you cannot sell China, any country or that cannot take the export from China, right? Then is a quite risky for us. So we set up the Thailand operations. One is to tackle the Southeast Asian market. Secondly, is also de-risk from the trade war. So this is number one. Number two, the Thailand assembly facilities and the company is actually just a startup. We are selling our current products, but it's a bit slower than expected because the consumer are still price sensitive, which is why we are very urgently developing a lower cost of the bikes to distribute to this Southeast Asia country because not only it can be sold in Thailand operations and Thailand markets, it can also sell to the nearby country. So it reduced the logistic costs a lot. Like for example, we have the new distributor in Laos, we have the new distributor in Bangladesh, we have the new investor entity in Pakistan. So all this will be benefit from our Thailand assembly plants. In terms of the binding performance obligation on Tora, actually we didn't set the binding obligation on them in terms of the performance, but Tora is actually a very connected and a very influential companies in Thailand. Because when they become they already invested the first lot of investment. So eventually they will own 49% of the Vmoto Thailand. And actually, Vmoto will benefit also a lot significantly from Tora connection with the governments in Thailand. Some example, if you see our recent social media, right? We start selling to the Grab riders. It's actually also through the Tora connection that we are able to access to many large opportunities. Whereas we also actively hiring our own sales staff in Vmoto Thailand to distribute to the dealers. So currently our sales staff is actively running around in Thailand to pursue the B2C sales opportunities. So in summary, Vmoto Thailand, we will focus on the B2C, and then through the Tora network, we also distribute to the B2B, which has a larger opportunity, because when the B2B customer order, they just don't order 1 unit, 5 units. They order like 100 units, 500 units, 1,000 units. So which we are ready to supply. We're just actively closing and sealing the deals with these potential customers. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you give us a bit of a sense as to I guess, some new production capacity coming online, and some of the photos look like some of the facilities still under construction?
Wait, I lost you for a few seconds. If you can repeat the questions, yes.
Oh, just on the CapEx. So how much investment needs to go in going forward to increase the production capacity, and what is that taking the production capacity from to?
Currently, in terms of the production capacity, we have more than enough, and the remaining of the stage 2 is only a few million left. Yeah, I can't remember on top of my head, but we can actually finance and manage through our cash flow to pay for the balance for the stage 2 developments. But whereas the new products, we actually are spending quite a bit to develop the new products, like with the VS5, with the other products, and also in the industry standard, we have to continuously improve the quality of the products. So even with some existing products, right, when we want to improve some functions, we have to do some research and developments, and also continue to pay some modes, to improve the quality. Yeah, because our competitive advantage is to provide high performance, high quality products, which we have many long-term customers, and we only see increasing customers, yeah, for these our products. Especially recently we received many interest and leads for the company to come cooperate with us. I think this is the key issue and key competitive advantage for Vmoto. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. One more is, do you have plans to promote the company to investors on the ASX? And if so, who do you think should be the face of the company in Australia?
Yes, we definitely want to promote Vmoto in Australia for sure. Actually, we don't set any or decide any specific person for the face of the Vmoto. The whole board is a Vmoto. It can be me, it can be Charles, it can be Kieran that meet with some investor. It can be Maureen that has the investment banking background. Because we always update each other regularly, and yeah, and any of us can update any investment committee. But if the market welcome, I can speak more with the Australian market for sure. Yeah, that's and also meet with investors. Actually, we have one shareholder visited Vmoto this morning. So he just sent me a message. He's very happy and tested our products and everything. So yeah, very good. Yeah. So we are international company. We happy and willing to promote Vmoto in any countries. Yeah, as long as it's add value for Vmoto and beneficial for Vmoto. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
There's just two more questions here. So one is just actually pretty similar, but one is regarding the competition landscape. So overall, who do you see as your competitors within the e-two-wheel mobility space? And you mentioned during your presentation some of the moats. So can you discuss some of the moats and competitive advantages that Vmoto has relative to the competition out there?
Yeah, well, the competitors, right? Yeah, Vmoto is actually quite unique in terms of what we are doing, because we are a European brand. We founded in Australia, but we shaped the brand to be a European brand. A lot of our management from the international background, in Europe. So we are an international company. So in terms of the competitors, not many people are doing what Vmoto is doing. Mainly is the other guys are like a pure local operator. Like for example, I think I would thought the comparable competitor would be if from China side is a new NIU. NIU, uh, NIU is very good in doing marketing, but their products is quite weak. So you can see their products, right? It's always looking the same. Like they don't because they are from the IT industry. They are not from the motorcycle industry, so their products are always the same, not so strong. So this is but they are good in doing the marketing. So this is one of the potential competitors. And then we got Ninebot. Ninebot is a Chinese company, and their product is okay, but they still have quite a bit of difficulties in different sections. They are good. They are okay in China, but not so strong in international country. Whereas Vmoto, we always focus on the international market rather than go into price war with the local Chinese company. Although we do have plan to start doing more sales in China as well. And if the competitor from other countries, like maybe Silence, maybe some others company. Actually, the overseas competitor now become a lot less, yeah, because a lot of the international or Western company they cannot sustain the product cost to develop them, like
Yeah.
to assembly and manufacture of products in Europe or in other country is too crazily expensive for them. I think only Silence are possible can be a competitor because actually the Silence CEO actually came from Vmoto as well, from Spain. So we are more familiar with them. Other competitors, I can't think of any, to be honest. Yeah. So this is the
Okay. So
general landscape. Yeah.
is Gogoro? What's
Gogoro is
the version?
different. Gogoro is different. Gogoro is only battery swapping station operators. They are not really like like yeah, they are only like one small piece of the solutions. And then new and the Ninebot, they are more like a vehicle suppliers. So what Vmoto doing is actually quite different from them. We have the vehicles, we have the infrastructures, we have the data, the fleet management system. So we are like we are not just like a pure manufacturer, we are like a solution provider already. So we have many competitive advantage. Yes.
Okay. A final question from my side is,
Okay. Yes.
well,
Yes. From
why should investors be looking at Vmoto right now? So, I mean, the
yes.
share price has faced a bit of pressure recently, but
Yes.
what's the key message that you want to send to investors to
Yes.
ask them, this is why you should be looking at it now?
Yes. Definitely a very good questions. In my perspective, I have been in the company for a long time. The share price now is really not reflect the value of Vmoto, because if you can see, Vmoto net assets is already 73 million Aussie dollars. So that's unadjusted net assets, like translate to share price share price per share. That's like already more than the current share price. And bear in mind that our stage one manufacturing facilities, which including the land and buildings, it is recorded as the depreciated value on the book. It's not reflected its market value yet. So if we do like a normalized net asset value, right? That's like easily go to 80 plus million Aussie dollars market net assets. We haven't include the brand value. We haven't include the distribution network value. So if the normalized net assets, right, is already 22 cents from memory, now, whereas now Vmoto is only like 11 cents. Plus, we are experiencing strong recovery. If you can see from our quarterly report, and there's another one due to release this evening on tomorrow. We are getting more orders compared to last year. Been through the most difficult period in 2025, and B2C sales start recovering. More opportunities in B2B. So we are very confident that we are recovering steadily, progressively, and steadily. I wouldn't want to say significantly, I don't want to overpromise, but I think it's a good time to buy low now. With the we only very much a lot of upside potential for the shareholders or investor to buy today. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, it makes a lot of sense. Like trading
Yeah.
at
Thank you.
half the NAV, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Ivan. That was
Thank
a
you.
very good call, and I've learned a lot. So, and thank you everyone for joining. I hope you
Thank
have
you.
too. Sounds like a great opportunity to get in low.